Welcome to tonight's top news stories from around the world. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanziba Noreen. Let's get started with the headlines making waves right now. President Trump shifted Mike Waltz from national security to UN ambassador pick. President Trump bans business with buyers of Iranian oil. Judge blocks Trump's use of Alien Enemies Act to deport Venezuelans linked to gang. Tesla chair denies CEO replacement plans after media report. Governor Kathy Hochul announces completion of major Storm King project. Eric Adams' appointee calls City Hall ethics issues unprecedented. EDP's 10th anniversary celebrated in a grand event in New York. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner enjoy date night at Lakers game. Ukraine's chief Rabbi releases music video urging Trump to end war amid ongoing Russian attacks. Israel declares national emergency as wildfires near Jerusalem threaten city. Rafinha broke Messi's record and chased Ronaldo in 3-3 thriller. And Messi and Ronaldo knocked out of Continental Cups on same day. You were listening to Headlines, now news in detail. President Donald Trump removed National Security Advisor Mike Waltz and his deputy Alex Wong after they lost support inside the White House. The final decision was made this week and Waltz was informed of his removal. Trump nominated Waltz to be the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. Waltz's Signal group chat mistake emerged where he added journalist Jeffrey Goldberg to a discussion on Yemen airstrikes had caused serious internal tensions. Despite initially defending Waltz, Trump later expressed frustration privately. Waltz had tried to repair relations after the incident, even seeking help from Vice President J.D. Vance's circle, but far-right voices like Steve Bannon and Laura Loomer pushed for his removal. Loomer also accused Wong of having ties to China. Waltz's influence had been fading, especially after Trump relied more on envoy Steve Witkoff for talks with Russia and Iran. Waltz's replacement as interim national security advisor is Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Waltz now faces Senate confirmation, where his past mistake could be an issue. Senator Chuck Schumer welcomed Waltz's firing but said Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth should be removed next for his role in the same Signal chat. President Donald Trump said that any country or person who buys oil or petrochemicals from Iran will not be allowed to do business with the United States. He posted the warning on his Truth Social account, saying they will be subject to immediately secondary sanctions. This warning came as part of Trump's maximum pressure campaign, which began when he took office and aims to stop Iran's oil exports. Trump said Iran uses oil money to support militant groups in the Middle East. Last month, Trump started new talks with Iran over its nuclear program. His administration believes Iran wants to build a nuclear bomb, which Iran denies. Trump said he wants a deal but will keep pressure high. Oil prices rose after Trump's message. U.S. crude went up 1.03 to 59.24 a barrel, and Brent rose 1.07 to 62.13. Experts said Trump's message mainly targets China, which buys over 1 million barrels per day from Iran. A federal judge has blocked President Trump from using the Alien Enemies Act of 1798 to deport Venezuelans accused of being members of the Tren Aragua gang. U.S. District Judge Fernando Rodriguez Jr., who was appointed by Trump, ruled that the president's action went beyond the law's original meaning. Rodriguez said Trump still has power to remove criminals using the Immigration and Nationality Act, but not the Alien Enemies Act. He explained that the law was meant for wartime and not for current peacetime actions. The court found that Trump's March 15 proclamation calling the gang a terrorist group involved in an invasion did not meet the historical definition of an armed invasion. Earlier, the Supreme Court had stopped deportations as buses with Venezuelans were being moved to an airport. Some detainees believed they were being sent to El Salvador or Venezuela. The judge also approved class action status covering all affected Venezuelans in southern Texas. The ACLU lawyer said it was the first ruling to block the Alien Enemies Act in peacetime and called it a major win for justice. Tesla chair Rob Denholm said the company's board was not looking to replace CEO Elon Musk, denying a report that claimed a CEO search had begun. Denholm posted on X that the board had not conducted recruitment firms and called the report absolutely false. The Wall Street Journal had reported that Tesla board members asked Musk to spend more time at Tesla and conducted hiring firms to find a new CEO. The report came after Tesla's first quarter sales and profits dropped. Many customers were unhappy with Musk's work in President Trump's administration under the Department of Government Efficiency, which cut over 216,000 federal jobs in March. On April 22nd, Musk said he would focus more on Tesla starting in May. Since then, Tesla's stock has gone up to 24%. Denholm said the board fully supports Musk. Musk also said he would still work 1 to 2 days a week with Doge, but mostly focus on Tesla as it moves forward. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Governor Kathy Hochul has announced the completion of a $53 million expansion at Storm King Arts Center in New Windsor, Orange County. The project included new visitor pavilions, upgraded parking, and the David R. Collins Building for conservation and maintenance. New landscapes and eco-friendly design were also added. The state of New York invested $11.3 million through the New York State Council on the Arts, Empire State Development, and NYSERDA. Governor Hochul said the expansion would bring more tourism and growth to the Hudson Valley. Storm King, located on 500 acres, launched this capital project to better serve growing audiences and protect its art and environment. The site reopened with new spaces like a ticket pavilion, restrooms, and group areas framed by native plants. NYSCA, ESD, and NYSERDA leaders praised the public-private partnership and its sustainable approach. Visitors can now enjoy a better experience, and the center is set to grow as a top cultural destination in the future. New York City's top investigator Jocelyn Stauber, appointed by Mayor Eric Adams, described the city's recent ethics issues as unprecedented. At a New York Law School breakfast, Stauber reflected on the ongoing investigations, saying an indictment of a sitting city mayor is unprecedented. She was referring to the 5-count bribery case against Adams, which accused him of trading official favors for upgrades on Turkish Airlines flights. The mayor had pleaded not guilty, and his corruption case was dismissed in April by a federal judge at the request of President Trump's Department of Justice. Despite the dismissal, Stauber maintained that the investigation's groundwork was solid. Stauber also emphasized that while the mayor's case was politically controversial, it didn't reflect the ethics of most city employees, who she described as hardworking and committed to integrity. As Adams runs for re-election, these ethics concerns remain a focal point of his public image. On April 26, 2025, Empowering Development Project Inc. EDP celebrated its 10th anniversary through a grand and vibrant event in New York. The event was hosted by popular presenter Sharmin Sonia, with overall coordination by director Ashikur Rahman Ashik. The chief guest was New York State Senator John Liu, who praised EDP's achievements and the contributions of Executive Director Ambia Begum to the community. The Mayor's Office of New York City and State Assembly member Jennifer Rajkumar each presented separate proclamations to EDP. On behalf of City Council member Shahana Hanif, certificates were handed over to the students of EDP's computer training program by Ambia Begum and President MS Alam. This was a special inspiration for the students. EDP was awarded honorary crests and awards from the New York City Council and State Assembly in recognition of their unwavering dedication to community service. Distinguished community members and Assembly Representative Sagir Khan were present at the event, with Mr. Khan assuring funding support for EDP. Legendary actor Ahmed Sharif and his wife were present as special guests. Renowned Bangladeshi singer Chandra Roy captivated the audience by performing traditional songs. The event was covered by journalists from Millennium News 24 and Millennium TV USA, ETV, and USA News Online. At the end of the event, EDP announced its future expansion plans. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner were spotted enjoying a date night at a playoff game between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The couple, known for their public displays of affection, shared a kiss and held hands courtside. This was just one of several recent date nights for the A-list duo, who previously made headlines in March when they were seen embracing at the BNP Paribas Open in Indian Wells, California. They also attended the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival in April, with photos and videos circulating on social media. Chalamet and Jenner, who became romantically linked in 2023, have been inseparable at major events. In 2025, Jenner supported Chalamet during awards season, attending events like the Golden Globe Awards and the Academy Awards, where Chalamet was nominated for Best Actor. Their relationship continues to capture public attention. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us.
this world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed.
Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for global updates. Ukraine's chief Rabbi Moshe Azman has released a music video calling on US President Donald Trump to help end the ongoing war in Ukraine. The video, which features a rock song titled Time to Fight, was launched after a Russian drone strike on Odessa on April 30, 2025, killed at least 2 people and injured 15. The video begins with footage of Russian strike on Kiev, followed by Azman singing, "You are the one, the world is watching you." It includes a clip of Trump pledging to end the war, accompanied by images of wounded Ukrainians. The song's chorus urges Trump to fight in the name of light. The attack on Odessa was part of a broader Russian assault, including drone and missile strikes, which have led to civilian casualties. Ukraine's President Vladimir Zelensky condemned Russia's disregard for ceasefire proposals, with new attacks on civilian infrastructure. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declared a national emergency as wildfires rapidly spread near Jerusalem, putting the city at risk. The fires, fueled by strong winds and high temperatures, injured several people and prompted military intervention. Firefighters were overwhelmed as thick smoke billowed over highways, and hundreds of civilians were at risk. The Megan David Adam Rescue Agency reported treating 23 people, including 2 pregnant women and 2 infants. Police evacuated residents from affected areas, including along the Jerusalem-Tel Aviv highway. Netanyahu warned that the fires could reach Jerusalem, stressing the need for fire breaks to protect the city. The fire, described as the worst in a decade, led to evacuations from communities near Jerusalem. Firefighting efforts included the deployment of military personnel and international assistance. Israel's defense ministry sought help from Greece, Cyprus, Italy, and Croatia, and 3 aircraft from these countries were expected to arrive soon to aid in firefighting efforts. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Barcelona and Inter Milan played a thrilling 3-3 draw in the first leg of their Champions League semi-final. Inter scored twice early through Marcus Thuram and Denzel Dumfries, but teenager Lamine Yamal brought Barcelona back with a solo goal. Ferran Torres equalized, and after another goal by Dumfries, a Rafinha shot hit the bar and deflected in off Inter keeper Jan Sommer for the final score. Rafinha reached 20 goal involvements this season, 12 goals and 8 assists, passing Messi's 19 in 2011-12 and closing in on Ronaldo's record 21 in 2013-14. Only Luis Figo had more assists in one Champions League season than Rafinha now has. Yamal became the youngest semi-final scorer, passing Mbappe. It was his 100th Barcelona game. He is the second team to score in the last 16 quarter-final and semi-final after Mbappe. Thuram scored the fastest semi-final goal ever in 30 seconds. Inter had not scored in their last 299 minutes before this match. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo both faced surprise exits from continental tournaments on April 30. Messi's Inter Miami lost 5-1 on aggregate to Vancouver Whitecaps in the CONCACAF Champions Cup, while Ronaldo's Al Nassr were beaten 3-2 by Kawasaki Frontale in the AFC Champions League Elite. Both Stars hoped to win titles this season but fell short again. Vancouver played confidently under coach Jesper Sorensen despite missing key players like Ryan Gold. Kawasaki also impressed, beating a star-filled Al Nassr side in front of a home-leaning Saudi crowd. Ronaldo, now 40, missed a big-header chance, and Messi, 37, couldn't finish through tough defense. Their teams struggled defensively and the losses felt fair. Youngsters like 17-year-old Lamine Yamal are rising, showing that time moves on. Still, fans around the world continue to cheer for Messi and Ronaldo. Their legacy remains strong, but their limits are starting to show on the biggest stages. We'll be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us.
This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed.
Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 19,049.84. The NYSE Composite is decreased by 64.40 points or 0.34%. Tokyo stock close price is 36,452.30. The Nikkei 225 index is increased by 406.92 points or 1.13%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,279.03. The Shanghai index is decreased by 7.62 points or 0.23%. Hong Kong stock close price is 22,119.41. The Hang Seng index is increased by 111.30 points or 0.51%. Bombay stock close price is 80,242.24. The Sensex index is decreased by 46.14 points or 0.06%. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. President Trump shifted Mike Waltz from national security to UN ambassador pick. President Trump bans business with buyers of Iranian oil. Judge blocks Trump's use of Alien Enemies Act to deport Venezuelans linked to gang. Tesla chair denies CEO replacement plans after media report. Governor Kathy Hochul announces completion of major Storm King project. Eric Adams' appointee calls City Hall ethics issues unprecedented. EDP's 10th anniversary celebrated in a grand event in New York. Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner enjoy date night at Lakers game. Ukraine's chief Rabbi releases music video urging Trump to end war amid ongoing Russian attacks. Israel declares national emergency as wildfires near Jerusalem threaten city. Rafinha broke Messi's record and chased Ronaldo in 3-3 thriller. And Messi and Ronaldo knocked out of Continental Cups on same day. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our websites. Our website addresses are www.millenniumnews24.com and www.millenniumtv24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all smart TVs and Roku TV, Amazon TV, Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.